Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. So I tapped in right before the reading, and what I heard was there is a moment when everything collapses, and there used to be these cups way back. I think they were made in the 70s, so I'm showing my age a bit. And they were these collapsible cups. It was something that you could take with you, right? They literally look like, if you know Devo, they had hats that looked like that in reverse, kind of upside down. But these cups you could pop them out and collapse them down, and they would go down into this like little ring, and then you could put a cap on them, and you could put them in your purse or just have them in a drawer. And that's what I'm literally seeing, like all these systems or these buildings. I'm like seeing everything just kind of collapse as if none of it was real, as if the hardship and the systems and all this stuff that to me doesn't make any sense. It was only designed for a few, and I just see it like these little cups, these plastic cups, literally like falling and collapsing. And it's not like there's a big destruction. It's like this cup, it was just easy. You pulled it up or pulled it down, and when you pulled it down, it just went back into, this little tiny space. And that's what I'm seeing, like all these collapsing of, I can't even describe what they are. They just feel like structures around us collapsing and allowing the mobility of air and trees and animals and land and things kind of come open. So yeah, it's like I'm seeing freedom and light and things like this around. And I, again, this morning, like started out and it just felt a little bit heavy. And then I play these little games on my phone. I don't know if you do that, but just do it in the morning with a cup of tea. And all these bad thoughts were coming in, and I thought, I need to be more aware. Like I can't do anything mindlessly anymore, because it seems like there's like something that'll just pop in, like a little, negative thing that doesn't have, and it was really an ugly negative thing. And I thought, wow, I really need to be aware of my thoughts. And as I like pulled that away and said, that's not mine, and got rid of it, and I started asking for the light and all of this to come in, I started feeling better, just like yesterday and the day before. So this moment is all about these collapsing thoughts and attachments, these collapsing systems around us that don't serve us. What is it that we want to see in the world? That's our focus. Mine is peace and quiet, where all animals and beings can live together. The dissolution of guns, like what is that? I literally saw them so archaic that they're in like a museum, because it's not part of our system anymore. And so I'm going to dive into the light seers first today. There's a little stack. I'm kind of seeing like I need to shuffle a bit, because we're getting new energy in here, new information. This has been such a fun deck to work with. I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So what is the message for this day here? Wow. So what I've seen is like there's a lot of like stickiness. Can you see that? I'm going to take this one. Ooh, the Dark Angel. Very interesting. Because I'm trying to remember if this one came out. I think this came out with one of the clients that I was working with. This Dark Angel card number 30. So let's go to the guidebook and see what that has to say before we move on. Because this angel feels protected and like it's releasing darkness. Not, you know what I mean? It's not taking on darkness. It's like it's releasing. So the Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then. Like if you are looking out and feeling a bit hopeless, I think this is why this angel has come in, is to eradicate that. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and grace through the healing. Divine The divine is always helping you remember who you are and finding your true joy. When the dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. So that's very interesting, because that's what I was feeling. Like that this light that is coming in to surround everything is here, because there has been so much division and so much darkness that it's a natural state of balance to add more goodness in. So I'm gonna read a little bit more. It says, let me see. There's a lot here, so I'm going to just show you briefly. Okay, it says a dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing that we desired, the love and light of spirit is always there. And this is just talking about if a door closes, another one will open. Because that's if something is letting go, and it seems like something happened, you know, to you, it really is always happening for you. So let's move forward and find out what's going on. That this is just to remind us that we're always in love and we're always in grace. Okay, so, okay. Let's see what we have going on here. We have the Four of Wands, which is about a new foundation. A new beginning is being created to help us build upon this. This is about new energy. I love that it has this fountain here. It's basically full of the flowers. This is like the white roses. This is the pink lotus flower that is risen into the water. And these two crows are coming together, creating this symbolism of this new, like I see like this new foundation that is coming to be. And let's see what we're creating. Interesting that we have the Magician is also a major arcana, and the Ace. Wow. So this is saying that we are guided, protected, that nothing has happened to us, that everything has happened for us, for our transformation, for our ability now to feel this loving light energy, because we feel the grace even greater after a time of struggle. And that's where we're leaning into now, the grace after this time of struggle, creating this foundation for, I think, the new earth, or our new earth, or what it is that we want to see, where we have the ability, like the Magician, we have all the elements working with us. That is the earth. It's working within us. It's working for us. It's working around us. It's the elements of, you know, earth, water, air, and fire. And we can create a new day. This is swords energy, and that's around like being able to create. This is a very fast moving energy. It's the fastest moving energy in the deck. I'm an air sign, and that's why I am on a platform like this, speaking and talking, because it's a natural way for me to help to share some of the, you know, experiences that I have with the cards and bring the messages forward. And this is about new information, a new way of thinking, a new way of communicating with others. Gone is the time of like angry words and pointing out this and that, and the beliefs that, you know, there are people that have power over us. None of this. It's like the collapsings of these like Dixie cups or these old cups. It's like it's the collapsing of these belief systems, allowing us to lean into the light. His whole body here is being showered with the love and the light of divine. And as we come together with like-minded others, like we don't have to be in spaces that do not resonate with us. And there are, what I've found over the last couple of days, as I was telling you that I started with this and then this came in, is that just a little bit of effort to raise my frequency, which is really what I did this morning, like releasing old toxin, releasing old beliefs, releasing old attachments, releasing old karma. I felt like the magician today, that I had the ability just to pull away all of those things. And as I did this, my body, everything, my body literally felt cooler. Like I could feel the cool air coming around me, and it could feel like heat, like burning away old stuff. But I literally felt like toxins were leaving me, and the space around me was pure, that there was more hope, that there was more light, that there was more possibility, that there was more peace. And I did that because I believed that the thoughts that I had been thinking previously didn't feel like they resonated with me. It wasn't something that I wanted. And so I removed all those attachments and those thoughts and those beliefs. I asked for the forgiveness of putting them out there. I don't know why they even came. And then I squished them like the Dixie cup. I said, I removed them. And I think that we haven't been taught that we can do that. We haven't been taught to be empowered. We have been taught that our power lies within others, or within systems, or within, gods, right? But we are divine source. We are part of all of that has been created around us, meaning that we have the ability to create things that do work for us. And we can do it starting with our thoughts. You have to be aware of what's popping in. Like I noticed in that moment, I thought, oh, maybe I can't play these games anymore, because there's these beliefs that like subliminal information is coming through all these little sources that we're surrounded by every day, like our phones and the computer and our, TV. And so it's important for us to know when are we being pulled in a different direction? Are we being manipulated? Just be aware of your body and what's true for you and what feels good, and clear away your body. Make sure that's what biofield tuning does. I'm helping, release and clear away things that we've been picking up or holding on to that are no longer relevant. So you can do that. Empower yourself. Be aware of your thoughts. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. And I look forward to seeing you again. I think I'm going to put out a special reading over the weekend. So keep your eyes open for that. And until then, have a beautiful day. Bye now.